To close out the Clone Wars conversations, now we have Obi-Wan and Satine back together again, doing a reading of Romeo and Juliet. Enjoy. My dear. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? 'Tis the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief. That thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. 'Tis my lady, oh, 'tis my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there? They in her head, the brightness of her cheek would shame those stars as daylight doth a lamp. Her eye in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Oh my.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art glorious to this night, being o'er my head, as is a winged messenger of heaven unto the white upturned wandering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him when he bestrides the lazy puffing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called. Retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and all be new baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
Oh, what man art thou? Thus bescreened in night, so stumblest on my counsel.
By a name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's uttering, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo, and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither, tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings did I upperch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out. And what love can do, that dares love attempt? Therefore, thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
If the stormtroopers see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, don't tell Anakin. There lies more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
I would not for the galaxy that they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes. Look, like that.
Oh, yes.
Hello there, yes, all right. No, and but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death peruged wanting of thy love.
By whose direction foundst thou out this place?
My goodness, we talk fancy. By love that first did prompt me to inquire. He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot. Of course, you know I hate flying. Yet, wert thou as far as that vast shore washed with the farthest sea, I would adventure for such merchandise.
Hist, Romeo, hist! Oh, for a millennium falconer's voice, to lure this tasseled gentle back again. Bondage is hoarse, and may not speak aloud, else would I tear the cave where Echo lies. Echo lies, Echo lies.
Echo?
And make her airy tongue more hoarse than mine. With repetition of my Romeo.
It is my soul that calls upon my name. How silver-sweet sound lovers' tongues by night, like softest music to attending ears.
Romeo!
Why, Nias,
What o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
by the hour of, say, 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 year till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back.
Yes, well, you could leave me a message, but let me stand here till thou'lt remember it.
I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll still stay to have thee still forgetting any other home but this.
'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone, and yet no further than a wanton's bird that lets it hop a little from his hand, like a poor prisoner in his twisted gyves.
Yes.
And with a silken thread plucks it back again, so loving, jealous of his liberty.
Well, I were thy bird.
Sweet, so would I. Yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow, that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Lovely, but you are a pacifist. I don't think
This
you
is
should
true,
kill
yes.
anything.
No, not really. No.
Yes.
Wouldn't harm a fly.